Hi everyone, just another update on the layout, and this week mostly I've been working around this end of the layout. So as you can see, I've been putting in the ballast which runs round from over here. I've yet to ballast around those points. The reason I've left them at the minute is so I can put the point motors in, but I've got the ballast round this corner so far, and I've purposely left that far line unballasted because I'm going to be putting in another loop line. So I've got a couple of these points, these curved points, so that will go there, and then another line will come off and then round the back into that platform there, and then it will rejoin down the other end. So we'll show you that when we get there. But I've been putting the main station together. So I've got a couple of platform buildings there. They still need some canopies to go either side of them. I've modified the bridge I had from the original layout and just made that span those lines there. And then I've been building canopies like there's no tomorrow. They're really detailed, those Metcalfe canopy kits. Very good laser cut kits. So I've been putting those in. And so the ballasting continues down. I still need to tidy up that ballast a lot. But coming down. And then there's the other point just over there. So that's where that one come in and lead round the back there of that platform there. So I've yet to cut those in. I'm going to have a go at a technique I saw Richard on Everard Junction use, which is just to leave the track as it is and then just cut the lines either end and then drop that in, slide the fish plates back both ends. So we'll have a go at that. We'll see how that works out. If not, I've left the ballast away, so I can just lift that entire section if I have to and relay it. I've been working on the ballast at the back, so again I've got down to just about there. I need to tidy up a little bit more around here. I've been lifting some cork around here, so there's a lot of cork dust that I need to hoover out first, and then I can work on the factory in the corner when I get down to it. But just looking back at this station, if I get down a little bit, if I avoid wobbly cam, sorry about that. So I've been putting the little signs, the advertising signs up on the station buildings, and I've also been putting the little platform numbers on the ends of the canopies there. If we just move along a little bit, there's another couple of buildings. As I say, there's canopies to go either side of those yet. We've got a building there at the back with all the windows bricked up, so a building that's gone out of use. Just moving down, going out of focus, very out of focus, sorry about this. There we go. So every now and again we have another building, and then at the front I've been putting in the advertising posters too. Just down there. So if we go back to the main station, there we go, focused. Right, I've got some little LEDs on order so I can kind of light up the canopies. So what I was going to do is put a, you see where these legs are here, put a light in just there and just there, same over there and there, so basically light up every other point in there with some tiny LEDs. And I've got some station lights coming, so they're double ones for here and here, and just over here and here, and perhaps a couple down the end. And I've got the signals to put in at the end of the platforms here, and then this side some single ones, and I'm going to have a go at slicing one of those canopies in half. So I've got another 5 canopies to build to finish this. But slice one of those in half, and then I can have a half canopy along here, and the same along there, and then a few more lights down the end there. Tidying up the ballast needs to be done around there. The platforms need levelling up a little bit more, because this bridge is absolutely flat, but we've got a little gap there, and that's because this platform in the middle here is not level because it's sitting on some ballast, so I need to clean that out and get that levelled up. But I think that's coming on really well. I'm quite pleased with how that's coming. I've got some lights to put into the buildings as well. They're on their way, so these buildings here and here and over here and down here will be lit up using some LEDs. But yeah, then we need to put people everywhere, and that should look, hopefully, really rather smart when I'm finished. So we can get that all in shot. So I think the canopies do make a massive difference. I wasn't actually going to bother with canopies, but then my friend Chris said, what happens when it rains then? Everyone gets wet, do they? So I thought, that's true, you probably should put some canopies up. So that's coming on quite nicely. It's going to be a right fiddle to put the lights under those canopies, because this is N-gauge, so they're really, really small and fiddly, but I'm sure a few hours on those and we'll get that sorted. And I've put the canopies, put the canopies up onto these buildings. I don't know if you remember, but those buildings never had canopies on them, so I've put the canopies in as well, just to give, okay, they're not exactly the same, but it gives a general impression. And with the sunlight on them,